Listen up here. The restaurant industry is grueling and unpredictable, just like this show, from the front of the house to the back of the house and all in between. We will turn up the heat, you turn up the volume. I'm Chef Antonio Caruana. Welcome to the Tell All Podcast, The Burnt Hands Perspective.
This podcast contains explicit and potentially offensive material. You've been warned. Now buckle up, bitches. Let's go.
This year, the Burnt Hands Perspective is at the World Food Championships again. We have Chef Rebecka Evans here, who's amazing. And she actually explains our relationship better than me and Kristen could, right? Because I like the definition of it. It's
yes,
really cool.
So I was so lucky to be able to cook for you last year.
Yep.
And so we made a great steak dinner. Everybody had the best time. We had a few drinks together. And I really felt like I met my brother and sister from a different
There it
mister.
is. I love it.
And
That's
so,
great.
I mean, literally, it's like the people that you meet in this arena, there are some that you just hook on. And that's how I feel about you all.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you have a really interesting journey, right? And when
So
you cooked
fun.
for us, it was a World Food Champions cooking for the best type of thing. It wasn't just you were cooking at your house. We were doing it here as a team.
Yes.
And you really put it out, and it was really good. I still remember that. So it was really
I'm
fun
so glad.
to do.
I'm so glad.
So we're talking to someone with a huge resume here.
A very big resume, and I think, and it's so funny because I think even in the competition space, you being female, you know, and you said the boomer generation, like people don't expect or they don't know what you're capable of, but you've been on all of these network shows. So I think people find it kind of fun and fascinating what shows you've been a part of that are actually, I mean, really well-known shows.
Well, that and that this was the starting point for that. World Food Championship gave me a platform to start cooking against professional chefs. As a home cook, you know, I beat Stephen Coe the second year out and became the bacon world champion.
So she's the one who's beaten Stephen Coe because he beat Bobby Flay.
And
so
I had to beat Bobby Flay.
technically you beat Bobby Flay.
That's right. So,
Yeah, so you beat Stephen Coe twice. Stephen Coe beat Bobby Flay twice.
Yes.
And you beat Stephen Coe. How you like that?
I love that. I
Oh
mean,
my
really,
gosh.
that's like my second biggest claim
Stephen,
to
she's
fame.
coming for
We're
you.
gonna.
I
He
want
is ready.
Stephen Coe and I want Bobby Flay. That's my next
you
thing.
want
so you
at the
want to
same
call him
time.
out.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be hysterical?
Oh, this is
Take
like
him out.
this
Take
is
him
like
out.
UFC where you get to call out your next fight.
Yeah.
So your next fight, you want
Grudge
to call
match.
out Bobby
All
Flay.
right, Bobby, Stephen Coe, hook me up, ladies and men. I'm coming.
Oh
All
my
right.
gosh, I
Wow,
love
that's a
it.
call.
So
So
right
yeah,
there.
the thing I like about this arena is that we really do get to start somewhere. When I began doing this, I was really kind of in a place where I thought, what am I doing? Why am I doing this? I'm food blogging. I'm old. People don't care about me. And I finally came to World Food, and I placed fourth the first year.
oh my
And
gosh.
then the third year, I took the eat class in the middle. And then the third year, I became the bacon world champion. And so from that, I started getting phone calls from Food Network. I was on Food Network and won my episode of Clash of the Grandmas. And so that was an interesting experience. And then I went on to be on MasterChef just recently in the MasterChef Generations.
Yeah,
So
it's,
you were on the
So
network
fun.
shows twice.
Yes.
At least.
Yeah.
Right? Very cool.
Yeah.
well, and among everything else you do.
Yeah,
So
well, and that's the thing. I mean, I'm a mom, I'm a grandmother of 8, I'm a wife, you know, I do this food sport crazy thing.
Yeah.
And so, yeah. And since I was on MasterChef, I've lost 70 pounds.
Wow.
I know
That's
you
amazing.
look amazing, and I
Thank
mean,
you.
this woman does not look her age, and you haven't aged, and I
Not at all.
love
You look great.
seeing it.
Thank
You do
you.
what you're eating there.
I know. Yeah, you're eating good food, right?
Well, eating good food, take care of myself. I mean, you see yourself on TV, it's like, oh, holy mother of God, what is that? And so I really was encouraged, and I thought, you know, I need to do something.
But
And
you're
so,
on multiple episodes of these shows. It wasn't just you showed up. one
right,
time.
yeah, I didn't just get show and be, you know, hooked out. I mean, every show I've been on, I've made it very far. And in MasterChef Generations, I am the oldest person to finish 4th. And so, you know, big deal. It's a really
It
big
is.
deal
Big
to make
deal.
it to the semifinals. So,
Well, I think
So-
it's a testament too to like, I mean, you can start your next journey at any time and be
Exactly.
successful at it.
Yes.
There is no time limit on
right.
people.
Well, and that's what I love about your show is you guys talk about what are you waiting for?
Yeah.
You know, why are you, you know, taking all this time thinking it over and over and over? Just go do it.
That's why
You
we
know?
both live by that, and that's why we work
Yeah.
so good together. Because it doesn't matter what your field is. You have
Right.
to, if you don't have to, but
Yeah.
if you do have that mentality, you're going to automatically be ahead of everyone else because everyone else is worried about what they're going to do wrong or what they didn't do yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday's
Exactly.
gone,
You
and
just-
worrying about it is wrong. That's
Exactly.
all I got to say. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
just keep on
Yeah.
moving. That's
Yeah,
the bottom
I
line.
agree.
Go big or go home.
Well,
That's
and
right.
you never go into a competition thinking you're going to lose or this is just for fun, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I love it. And yes, it's fun. And I've made great friends, but I am here to win every single time.
That's right.
And I don't let fear interfere with that.
That's
It's,
amazing.
it's easy
Yeah.
to do,
It is.
especially when now it's a good topic because you are a home cook who came into a forum full of worldwide chefs.
Yes.
And so you, at the time when you won the baking contest, the baking competition, you were probably one of the only ones that were not a professional.
Yeah, I would say that it was probably 30% was us home cooks, and the rest were all pros. And so it was really intimidating to come and do that and not know what the heck I was doing.
So
I'd
did you
never
even
done
have a chef
anything.
coat, or were you wearing like a blouse?
I was wearing a blouse.
Yeah, so you just
and
came in there.
so I just came in. I didn't even know the person that was my sous chef. She found me on
Really?
Facebook, and she said, "Hey, I heard that you wanted a sous chef. Me and my husband would like to come. Mark and Kim Bannock, I love you." And I mean, they never saw my recipes, and we finished 4th the first year.
That's amazing, and
And
that's a connection you guys made here.
Yes.
In the kitchen.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't care where the kitchen is. You made it in the kitchen,
Exactly.
and that damn kitchen is responsible for a lot of relationships. Some of them bad,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah, most of the
But
ones I have here are good.
Yeah,
We
right,
won't talk
right.
about the bad.
Yeah.
Sure. I have some bad stories too. I have a long history of kitchen.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I mean,
when you
you're a
live in the
pro.
kitchen all your life, even the things outside of the kitchen hours still revolve around the kitchen because you're in
Yes.
there 9, 10, 12, 13, 14 hours a day.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
the people you're surrounded by in the kitchen does wash off on you
It
and kind of
does.
rub off on you when you walk out of the
It
kitchen.
does,
You know?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I have
Crazy.
to ask you, are you like me? I mean, all food people, do you dream food? Do you think food all day long?
Yes, I do, because if you rely on writing the food, writer's block comes in a lot. So you need to, when I'm a restaurant, I'm a chef actively, and I always have to have specials going and new concepts and new
Right.
menu creations.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't rely on anyone else for that. But I'm going into my 14th year of one restaurant and my 4th in the other.
Wow.
And I'm doing that constantly, switching menus, all based around my genre, which is Italian,
Right.
multi-regional infusion of Italy,
Right.
which that allows me to expand a little bit.
Yeah.
But it does get tough. So yes, I have to wind up dreaming about food because if I've thought about it all day and it wasn't coming together. So
Yeah.
sometimes I'll dream about something and it will come together there.
That's right.
It makes sense.
It really, it's crazy that being food people.
It takes over.
Yeah, and being a competitor, put together with all of that. I mean, things are like, oh, this would be really good together, and oh, that would be really good together, and then you just try, and it's got hit and miss.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
I love it. I love it. This is like my place where I get all my power from.
Yeah.
Well, and when you started here, you kind of just entered this competition. I think the fun part is watching your social media journey because there's people that want to say like, I don't understand it. I'm not tech savvy. I can't do social media. This woman is here to prove you completely wrong
Yeah.
because you straight up
I learned
dove into it and
Yep.
learned it. And
Yep.
your social media is so fun. So kind of explain to everybody who maybe is afraid to start it, kind of how your journey went as
Right.
combining the cooking, the social together.
Right. When I first started, food blogging was more kind and gentle, number one.
Yeah.
Everybody got along. We all supported each other. Now it's like, look out, they're coming for you. I mean, it's really frightening out there because if you don't keep up, you're going to be gone. You'll be wasted. And
Competition is fierce.
Right. And so, I just had to learn, okay, what is an algorithm? What is meta? What are all of these things? And luckily I have that artistic side
Yeah.
and then I have that drive. And so that helps me to okay, I want to learn something new. And again, that's part of my personality. I don't ever want to stop
Yeah.
being something different. And then now I'm kind of mixing things with my food. I'm also doing this journey of weight loss and recovery and what do you do with all the loose skin and are you going to get a facelift? What kind of products are you using? And so I'm mixing that in a little bit and seeing how that works. I've lost some people, but I've gained some people after the beach picture.
Yeah, so she put a little thirst trap photo up recently with the
yeah.
beach picture. We were talking about it.
A little
And she's
cougar
like,
moment, but
I love cougar.
yeah, I mean, it's own it. Own
I
the
know,
moment
it's
because
like sexy grandma. I
That,
mean, you
that
just
and a
have
glass
to
of
do it.
Chardonnay, it's over with.
I know.
Right?
Reel them right in.
she's like, woo, it's a party.
I love that. I love it.
We could go on vacation.
Right. I mean, we would have the best
We're gonna have a
time. I
great
mean,
time.
really.
Like
Well,
our
age is just a state of mind.
Yeah.
And, and I found myself when I was heavier getting into that state of mind as well. You're a little chubby. You don't look good anymore. You kind of get into
Yeah.
a funky kind of almost a depression. And so I really am hoping that people realize stick that together with this whole competition and fight with yourself. make something up that, makes you a better person, even if it's not losing weight, but it's trying to just make yourself a better person.
Yeah.
So where did you get it when you were, let's go back a little bit to when, because it always intrigues me when someone's not a chef and they're coming into this competition. Where did you hear about it and said, I'm going to go do that? How did this come to you?
Well, I think the very first thing was that all my kids went to school and I was alone at the house and I didn't know what to do with myself. And so I saw a few of my friends were doing some food blogging, so I started that. And people started reaching out because, again, it was nicer back then. People were nicer about it. And they said, hey, do you want to be part of our contest? And it was somebody that was in, like, Switzerland, right? And I'm like, okay, sure, I'll do that. And I handed in a chocolate tamale. That was a chocolate contest. And I won a little sticker. I mean, literally, it was a virtual sticker this big that she sent me. Yay, you won! And so you don't know what that did to me. It was like it opened this whole thing up. And I still have the stickers on my website. You can find it at the bottom of my awards page. And so that just really got me started. And so I thought, I can do this. I'm smart enough, I can figure it out. I had one of those DOS computers, and I didn't know anything about it. I didn't know how to do anything. I just started making videos. I started doing all the stuff, and they're horrible. If you go back and you look at my stuff 13, 14 years ago.
All of our stuff was horrible at the beginning.
But, and I love that, the dichotomy. It's like, this is where I started. It was a nightmare, but I became this. And so, yes, it takes time. But you have to be committed. Right.
Same with our challenge here, or not challenge so much as journey. Right. Our journey here has been the same. We've been only a short year, but it's a long year. So it depends on how you're looking at it. So it's short when you're looking back, but while you're in the middle of the journey, it's not short at all.
Right.
Your money's being spent to do this.
Right.
You're still feeding a passion. You're still making it a hobby.
Yeah.
You still have to ask yourself sometimes, is the hobby worth everything? But in the end, yes, it is.
Well, and your family thinks, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
I mean, really, my family was like, what is mom doing? My husband's like, you're doing what? And I'm like, yeah, you have to be quiet. I need to make a video, and you can't eat the food yet. I have to take a picture, so.
And you're like, what is happening?
Right. It's like I became this different person, but it is hard because you're fighting against the things around you. And if you let that push you in and say stop, then you'll never make it. And so I just said, back off, everybody. I have to do something, here for me.
And anything new is not normal.
We got the whistles going off. People can hear. We have active competition right now going on at World Food.
It is chiming. They're chirping. That's whistle.
That's some aggressive whistle blowing right now.
That is an aggressive chefery.
Very aggressive chefery. Gotta love it.
Someone needs to be somewhere now.
I know, exactly. So with all this trajectory, how long have you been doing it now, like total for the food
I would say 17 years.
Okay.
From beginning to the end. And, going back to my earlier, years, my mother was an amazing cook. My father traveled a lot and brought home all the foods from all the places he lived.
Okay.
And so, other moms were serving TV dinners. My mom was serving food that she got in the garden. And so I really had that taste for what good food tasted like. And
once you get it young, there's no turning back.
Yeah.
Right.
It works the other way too. Once somebody, it's hard for some people who have eaten bland and kind of menial all their life to go out and start trying new things.
That's right.
It's a lot. It's a lot to process.
It really is. So I'm very, very thankful for that. That doesn't mean that if you don't have it, you can't do it.
Sure.
I do think that the food is like the thing that brings us all together. I mean, all these people, half of us don't speak the same language that are here today, and we all are here because we love food.
Yeah. Well, I think let's share some of the food stories, because you shared some of your TV stories with us last time of what people may not expect from those type of reality type shows.
Yes.
So you had a little coaching on things to say to people and to be not characterized, but they did kind of characterize you.
There is kind of that feeling, especially in the generations, because I really felt that push to, what about that, young kid doing XYZ? Did you like that? And I'm like, and
like
then
baiting?
the baiting thing. And for me, it was like, don't piss me off. I'm like, don't make me say that, But by like the, third month, I was like, just tell me what to say. I'm so tired. I'm like,
so was that long?
Oh yeah, it was crazy. I was there for a very long time. It was ridiculous. Yeah. And so anyway, and you're stuck in a hotel room. It's a nuts. But the relationships are very interesting. And the one that I think and that we talked about before is I was the very first person to tell Gordon Ramsay to, excuse my French, fuck off.
Yep.
And they actually,
French?
yeah, well, grandmas aren't
you
supposed
know.
to say that, but all my grandkids have heard me say it at least once or twice.
On here we can
On
say
here
I
you
know,
can say whatever
I know,
you
'cause
want.
It's, the burnt hand
So
perspective.
telling Gordon
So-
Ramsay, who is the king of saying fuck off to people,
Right.
to fuck off himself.
Right. Well, it was very interesting. I had not met him until, because, when you're auditioning, that was during my audition. I was making my pork chop, and it was the very first time, and they do this thing called, the snake, and they come around and they taste your food and everything. And we just like hit it off immediately. It was like that energy that we have. That's how I felt with Gordon. It was like kismet. It was crazy. And he started picking at me, and I started poking back. And Aaron Sanchez was like, "Oh my God, no one ever talks to him like that." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not afraid of him." And so then he knew. And so he leaned over and he whispered in my ear, "When I walk away, tell me to fuck off."
So he actually, okay.
He did. And so I know
That's
you're not
fun.
supposed to know that, but it actually was really fun because if you knew the backstory,
It makes good TV, too. It's
and
great.
I don't feel like it was actually really coached. It was just at the moment the funniest.
would've worked.
It was just funny and great. And so and after that, it was like, that's how we were the whole time.
So-
But you didn't get to see a lot of that. So
Yeah, but it's fun. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think people get that when they watch those cooking shows. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
yes,
a lot of it is organic, but
Yes, well, a lot of it ends up on the cutting room floor,
Yeah.
too. And so there are many moments, like one of the times that I was in the very first group challenge, and Anna, the gal that was, the leader of our group, the blue team, they show us just fighting the whole time.
oh my gosh.
And they don't show us resolving that. And so I felt really bad because I was like, okay, they show me boomer meme kind of pictures, and with her being very whatever, and that's really not how we were in real life. I went over, I grabbed her by the arms, and I'm like, I got you, and I've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah.
And again, they said I was an opera singer, but they didn't say that I was a food competitor. And so all of that kind of got missed. And so I don't think people realize that, I've cooked this many pieces of fish
Yeah.
by myself at events without any help. And so, I don't think they understood that. And
Right.
the public didn't, and
Well,
it
that's
wasn't
the power of editing,
capitalized.
right?
Right. And so
Are we skipping over that you're an opera singer?
we can talk about it.
We skipped. We didn't even hear
We
that
can talk
part
about it,
before.
no big
We
deal.
can talk about it. No, I'm old, and so I am not like, I don't have the chops I used to have, and so I've lost a lot of the top range as your body changes,
Yeah.
and you're not, strengthening all the muscles you have to strengthen for opera. You don't get it, right? And so
I love it.
Anyway, so that's
So,
what I
okay,
do.
but that's just a fun fact. We did not know about you till
Yes.
this very moment.
didn't know.
I didn't know. I didn't know the
Yeah,
opera
I
background.
I sang professionally for 18 years.
Really?
And and then my job, my real job, I was a hairstylist. I owned my own salon also for
Oh my
that
gosh,
long.
that's so
and
fun.
I did all the hair for all the operas I was in. So I was working 12-hour days, and I
Oh
work
my
there,
gosh.
go do hair for the opera.
So you
and
live
then
in
go sing.
Colorado,
Now I do.
mountainous region.
Yes.
Do you yodel?
No.
Why? I've never.
Do you know how hard yodeling is?
No, that's what I'm asking.
Oh my gosh, it is very hard. You have to hit octaves, and you have to have that really that tone in your voice, that low kind of alto sound,
Okay.
and then have a super high range at the top. So you have to be able to go, oh, and I can't do it. I mean, literally, that was horrible.
So that's a communication through the mountains back there,
Right,
Something
and you
like
have.
that?
I mean, you learned that young, right? I mean, it's bad. So
We got-
yeah, no, I
for-
don't do that.
Food competition to yodeling, all in one
All in
episode.
one, and only with me, right?
Only with you,
me,
Rebecca, 'cause this is
And I
amazing.
love to fish. I love to be outdoors. I love to do all of that. I like to get just as dirty as I like to dress up.
Yeah.
And so, I want to catch what we eat and go play and make
So
it
how
outside.
long you been married?
This time, 25 years.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that's 25 years someone had to have you as a catch. That's great.
Yeah, well, I hope he thinks that.
Well, I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
He better.
He
We'll
better.
come out there and back you up if he doesn't. If he's
And I have 5 amazing children
That's
and 8 grandchildren, and I just am very, very blessed. To
So
be
what's
able-
next?
You know,
I'll tell you what's next. Her coming to Virginia and cooking
Well, yes,
with me.
that's right. We
My
are.
risotto class.
I'm
We are going to
coming.
have class together and get
Yes.
her to Virginia
Yeah.
so you
Yeah,
can
and
cook.
I did compete here, and I made risotto. The following year, this is a good story. So my husband said, "I want to be your sous chef," and all I could think was, "Oh shit." I didn't want that to happen because we do not get along in the kitchen at all.
Okay.
And so I'm like, he doesn't cook. He has different taste buds. He doesn't eat any kind of vegetables. It was awful. So anyway, we made risotto, bacon risotto, absolutely delicious.
Oh my
delicious. And I placed 24th, first time ever. I've finished in the top 10 every single time.
Wow.
And so I fired him immediately.
I fired my
Like,
husband.
you are not coming back unless you're just coming to drink and hang out.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
So anyway.
a lot of messages in today's
So I didn't get to tell you
conversation.
what I'm doing next, but that's okay. We'll catch up next time.
I know this is amazing. So, well, I mean, yeah, but what is next on the plate right now?
Really, on the next on the plate, taking care of my 90-year-old grandma and making sure that my mother. Okay, let's start again with that because that was like. Blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I'm taking care of my 90-year-old mother, who is amazing, the one who cooked for me when I was young. And then, just really trying to change my brand a little bit. And there's so much more to talk about than just food,
Yeah.
in my opinion. I mean, we get kind of stuck in that. And so I want to really meet women my age
Yeah.
where we're at. Okay, you little chubby, there's answers for that. It doesn't mean that you have to go work your ass off every day in the gym.
Yeah.
There are GL1Ps, there's all this stuff, there's makeup, there's just everything that we can use. And then feel good about yourself inside.
Yeah.
And what does
That's
that
the
mean?
most important. Once
Yeah.
you're good
It
about
is.
yourself inside, that's the most important.
Yeah.
part.
Well, I know for
Okay.
anybody who wants to follow your journey, please shout out where they can find you.
You can find me at Rebecka Evans or at homewithrebecca.com. That's my blog, and then everything else social media wise is Rebecka Evans now. So,
Yeah.
and I'm on TikTok, I'm on Insta, I'm on Facebook, I'm everywhere.
Great.
One of
Rebecca,
the-
we love you. Thanks for coming and
I
hanging
love
out
you
with us.
guys too. Thank
We'll
you
talk
so
to you soon.
much.
And,
Thank you so
we're
much
gonna
for
come down to
having
Virginia.
me.
We're going to check us out. I'm going to do a risotto
Risotto
class. These are
class.
my sous chef.
I'm just gonna
We're
eat
Have a
it.
great time with it.
Oh my God, I'm ready.
All right, ciao for now.
Ciao.
All right, bye guys.